hearing now. My name is Bob O'Brien. I'm the ballot on Robert B. O'Brien. I'm running for District 7 Councilman. I have in the back of the hall a resume, which I will not go into too much, but it also has attached to it the 8 questions that the Chamber of Commerce asked all of the candidates to respond to. And I tried to respond to them in detail. I hope you'll take part of my literature up and read it, because it covers most of the problems and the progress that we hope to have in Charleston. As my voice would indicate to you, I'm not Charleston born. I didn't have that fortune. I've been here 20 years, 17 in West Ashley. The last 3, I've become more involved in what I feel is going on in Charleston. And particularly in the last year, I've become very concerned with the fiscal stability of Charleston. At a time when we're facing an economic hurricane in our state, in our country, and particularly heading towards Charleston, the city has gone ahead and is utilizing every bit of our bonding capacity and kind of betting on the future that everything's going to be okay without taking the time and I think doing the things that have to be done to stabilize and put ourselves in a good fiscal position for the coming storm. I hope it isn't a storm, but we have to take actions now.
Thank you. Mr. Waring.
I am Keith Waring. I've run a successful financial planning firm in the city of Charleston for almost 30 years, 29 and a half to be exact. I grew up in Charleston and I raised my family here. Our 3 children attended public schools. I've witnessed West Ashley grow from a small rural community where my brother and I would sit on Highway 61 in my grandmother's yard and count the cars go by, to now the most populated area in the city of Charleston. I believe in constituent service. Quite frankly, I have an advantage. My father cut his teeth on constituency service, so I've had a great model to follow while being involved in our community. When people have a voice, families have a voice. And when families have a voice, government can meet their needs. Business, obviously, I would be strong on that. Education is a must. It's not one or the other. The children in school today are our future leaders, business leaders, and workforce of tomorrow. So with interaction with constituents constantly, not just during election time, constant input will make Charleston, and it's an evolving city, it's a great city. Condé Nast said it's #1. We can continue to move in that positive direction.
Thank you. Mr. Alexander.
First, let me thank the League of Women Voters for this opportunity this evening. I was born a few years ago downtown at St. Francis Hospital that used to be on Rutledge Avenue. Grew up here in West Ashley, attended all the local schools here, from elementary all the way through high school, and then downtown to the College of Charleston, and finished up at Baptist College. So I'm a local boy, I've always been here, dedicated to this city. I'm joined this evening by my wife of 31 years, Joanne, and my son, Wade, an excellent student at the Charleston County School of Arts. I can tell you honestly, he neither got his looks nor his brains from his father. 4 years ago, our former council member, wonderful council member, Paul Tinkler, held the seat. And Paul came to a group of us with the Old Charlestown District Task Force and neighborhood residents and said, guys, I'm ready to move on. And we selected somebody, literally, drafted to run in that position, and it fell to me. I made the commitment to those folks then, and will continue to make the commitment to those folks in the future to serve them to the best of my ability. And those of you that know me, know I don't make promises, but I will make commitments, and I do live up to them. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Alvin?
Right, my name is Bob Alvin. As you know, I am a candidate for the City of Charleston District 9. I just want to say, basically, a few months ago, I was driving down Sam Rittenberg Boulevard when I saw a young mother and her two children trying to cross the street near the St. Andrew's Branchville Library. At that bus stop there's no real bus stop and there's no crosswalk. The nearest crosswalk is a significant walk from that area, and there's no sidewalk for them to walk on to get there. As I passed, it seemed like she was going to take her life in her hands and her children's life in her hands just to be able to get to the library. It's not the first time I've seen this, as it's a very common sight in that area, but that day it really got to me. How can we force our people in the city to face such dangers just to get where they need to go? When I researched our city councilman, I found that he was willing to have the city spend $500,000 on a kayak launch park while these critical areas of infrastructure remain lacking. At the same time, he rejected an extremely low-cost plan to add charging stations to the city parking garage, calling it green welfare. For these reasons, and more that I will talk to you about tonight, we need a new city councilman. I am asking for your vote so that we can make that change.
Thank you. Ms. Beck?
My name is Lara Dobbins, and I'm asking for your vote on November 8th. Why should you vote for me when I'm running against two very qualified competitors? I bring a fresh perspective, energy, enthusiasm, vision, and experience to the job. I'm a lawyer, mediator, mother, former bank assistant branch manager, and a former city councilman. I know what it takes to address the issues in District 11 and how to work with everyone to make our neighborhoods a priority and to make our promises a reality. I care about the things that make Charleston the wonderful place it is, and I want it to stay the wonderful place it is to raise our children and our grandchildren. I will strive to protect our quality of life. I will work for fiscally responsible solutions to our traffic problems. Bicycle and pedestrian safety is one of my top priorities. Making sure we are safe in our homes through increased neighborhood policing is also important. How we define our community is key. I will work to streamline government and cut red tape and fees so that more businesses will look to our area to call their home, especially small and local businesses, which positively impact our economy and jobs in so many ways. I am known as a consensus builder, and I am respectful no matter what. It just makes common sense.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Brine?
How y'all doing? You're all calm, cool, and collected in here, I see. My name is Andy Brack. I'm running for City Council here in Charleston, and I appreciate your vote on November 8th. And I'm running for City Council because I believe that our city can do better. More people live on this side of the river than do downtown, but doesn't it seem a lot of times like more of our tax dollars are directed to downtown rather than here? What I want to do as your city councilman is fight for our fair share of tax dollars here in West Ashley. Let me give you 3 examples. First, wouldn't it be nice for some of the 700 Piccolo Stiletto events to be in West Ashley and James Island so people can enjoy our community? Second, how about if we have passageways that are safe for bikers and hikers across the Ashley River? We've waited too long for the city to get that done, and it's time to do that now. And third, if y'all heard of the Charleston Digital Corridor, there are 3 districts downtown for the city, for the peninsula, where there are business corridor things. What I would like to do is to have a business incubator in West Ashley, so that people in James Island and West Ashley can enjoy work, play, and do alternatives that are in other parts of the world. As your city councilman, I will fight for more efficiency in government, and that's why I'm the only guy in the race that has a plan to save $28 million through a performance review. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Moody?
Thank you. I want to thank the sponsors for having us tonight. My name is Bill Moody. I'm a candidate for District 11. I'm a CPA that's been practicing in the private sector here in Charleston for about 43 years. I'm the founding partner of Gamble, Gibbons and Moody, and I was the managing partner of that firm from 1990 to 2003. And we built that firm to be one of the state's top firms, not only in terms of size, but also in profitability. During my career, I've audited many governmental entities, cities, counties, school districts, PSDs, so I'm pretty familiar with finance in cities. I've held the top leadership position in most of our community's nonprofits, including the Try to Unite Way, the Charleston Metro Chamber, Charleston Regional Development Alliance, American Red Cross, the Roper Foundation, and Civil School Business, just to name a few. My family moved west of the Ashley in 1968, over 43 years ago. We raised 3 children in public schools. They are happily married and raising our 7 grandchildren west of the Ashley, so I have a strong vested interest in that. I am a Citadel graduate. My family has been an active member of John Wesley United Methodist Church since 1968. In both my professional and community lives, I've never backed away from making the difficult decisions, and I will bring that problem-solving ability and talent to the problems that are facing the city of Charleston. So thanks again to the sponsors, and I look forward to answering your questions.
Thank you.